Good morning from the beautiful coastline of Montenegro.
We were trying to figure out how best to showcase all of the beauty here in Montenegro, and we thought there was no better way to do that than driving all the way up the coastline and showing you all the beautiful beaches and the beautiful scenery. There's going to be insane views to show you.
Yeah, so we're starting off in Bar, which is not all the way south in Montenegro, but it's most of the way south. We're going to work our way up the coast, so we're going from Bar to Sveti Stefan, and Sveti Stefan is like a playground for the rich and the famous. It's got a really expensive resort. And then after that, we're going to Budva, which is a very touristy town. I mean, it's kind of like the Panama City Beach. And then from Budva, we're going to work our way all the way up north to Tivat. We're going to take you along with us, and we're going to explore everything that the coastline has to offer. And hopefully we give you some inspiration for your next trip anytime you're in Europe.
It was €5 for us to get here.
Yeah.
Our flight was €5. You can throw on a backpack, pack your swimsuit, pack a few changes of clothes, and you're good to go.
And you get all of this beauty. If you're in Bar, one of the things that you kind of have to do is stop by the Royal Palace. It was the King Nikola's or King Nikola's. If you know how it's pronounced, please get down in the comments and let us know. But it was the King's royal summer house that he built for his daughter back in 1885. And it stayed in the royal family. Now it's a museum and it's closed right now. It's obviously undergoing a little bit of maintenance. If you're here, you're probably gonna come in the summer, and I'm sure this is probably gonna be done and completed and renovated by then. As you can see, the beach here in Bar is very rocky, but most beaches aren't like this. If you go into Budva, it's like very fine rock, but it's basically sand. So it's not as rocky as you think it would be.
As much fun as the beach is, and as much as I love the beach, we're gonna head a little bit inland because we felt like we'd be doing this video a disservice if we didn't show you some of the older things that make Bar so special.
Now we are going to an olive tree that's like 2,000 years old.
Well, it's one of the oldest trees in the world.
Yeah. Have we checked the age of all of the trees in the Amazon?
Ah.
There's a lot of trees there. So evidently it's believed to be the oldest tree in Europe.
So it's one of the oldest olive trees, but also the oldest tree in Europe. 2,240 years old. I expected it to be bigger. When I think of old trees, I think of redwoods in California, but you can tell that there's a lot of, if this tree could talk, it'd have a lot of stories.
It's been exposed to the elements a time or two.
Lots of elements. So now we're headed up the coast to our next stop, which is Sveti Stefan. We kind of explored this yesterday, full disclosure, but everything around here has been closed up for the winter is what we thought. It sounds like everything shut down early 2020 and they don't have a reopening date as of yet. So we kind of have this place all to ourselves. Although it is closed down and we can't get inside, we can visit the beaches. All the restaurants around here are closed, so we won't be getting lunch here, but the views are amazing.
Real quick, we just wanted to say thank you to everybody. We just hit 800 subscribers this morning, which is pretty awesome because we've been at this for less than 3 months. If you're new, hey, we'd love for you to follow along. Go ahead, pause the video, get down and subscribe. And while you're down there, you can also like the video. But we're so happy to have you on board, and we can't wait to see where we are in 3 months from now. Who knows? We've made it to Budva. We've actually made it back to Budva. This is where we've stayed the last 3 nights. So now we're gonna walk over to the Riviera here, and we're gonna walk the Riviera all the way down to Old Town Budva, which is very cool. We loved that little area when we walked through a few nights ago. Budva as a whole is not a place that a lot of people are gonna want to come, especially if you're into history. But the old town here in Budva's just got so many cool little nooks and crannies mixed in with, souvenir shops and coffee shops and bars, yeah. But at the same time, there's just unbelievable beauty here in Budva and in Montenegro. You got the mountains all behind me, and then you've got the water, beautiful beaches everywhere. It's the coolest country, it really is. Now now time for €2 slices of pizza. So I got the slice of pepperoni. Hannah got this vegetarian slice.
It's the black pizza. I don't know what it's made out of, honestly. I'm not even gonna try to guess it. So I'll let you know how it is. Although there is an olive on it, so. And it's the perfect olive, which was my least favorite.
Huh. Meal for €6. In case you're wondering how we're able to do stuff like this, it's because we just eat very cheaply.
Now we're on our way to Tivat.
30-minute drive. There is a massive marina there that houses like some of the biggest yachts in the world. Although I say that now and watch them all be at sea. We're gonna go see. Either way, Tivat next up.
We just got a glimpse of a yacht. Holy smokes. They're ridiculous. Like the mountains in the background with the bay. There's only 2 yachts in here right now. Well, there's a third on the other side over there that's gigantic as well. Also, I think we're quickly learning we're A, not dressed appropriately, and B, like I think we don't look very fancy.
I think this is like different than anywhere else we've been in Montenegro so far. This is like
A different world.
Yeah, this feels like a different country, but it is the same country.
There's just a massive shopping district here too. We can't get close enough to the super yacht that's docked here. It's called the Black Pearl. It's like a three-mast yacht. It's a monstrous boat, freakishly big.
Crazy big.
Yeah.
Like I didn't even think it was a boat.
It looks like something that would do work on one of these boats, but no, it's just a boat. All right, so closing thoughts?
It's been a very packed day.
Yeah, and up next is Kotor, so we're gonna drive tonight. It's like 25 minutes, I think. It's a pretty short drive. That's the good thing about Montenegro is it's so small. You can see a lot of this country in a long weekend. Good morning from the not stopping record. George Clooney used to spend a lot of time at, or probably still does. He's still alive. Yeah, yes. He's still alive. He's probably because of that.
A lot of trees there.
There are a lot of trees there. Well, I was gonna say somewhere like Antarctica or like something like that.
Hannah, how many trees do you think are in?
That's what I was saying. Is like,
oh no.
There's not a lot of people there, so obviously the oldest tree would be there, but there's probably not any trees.
There's no tree.
Okay. Well.
Hashtag Hannah thoughts.
Do you like the sand? I think it's the perfect type of sand, honestly.
That is the exit from my house. That's the drink right there.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Down the steps. Nice little.
You okay?
I guess. I mean, it's better than getting pooped on by a bird. I guess. Maybe.
We just got attacked by pigeons. Like they flew and smacked both of us.
Behind the scenes.
BTS.